We knew that Trump's policies were going to come to meet us.
Education and deportation cannot coexist.
What do we want? Sanctuary! When do we want it?
Now! So I got a call the morning that Claudia's mother, Teresa, was detained. Many of us were very confused and shocked to realize that the Border Patrol is now actively operating in East Los Angeles.
I'm also going to speak a little bit about my comrade, Claudia, Rueda, who right now is facing deportation proceedings, right after being retaliated against for being an activist, for speaking up against all these injustices, this ICE, police, and Border Patrol collaboration happening in LA County.
And they came back to East LA in what appears to be a massive manhunt for Claudia. They had her name. They went to her former place of residence. They knocked on doors. They took down license plate numbers, followed neighbors in their cars, miles, pulled neighbors aside, handcuffed them, questioned them. Over the course of that full day, they picked up 7 people. Claudia was unaware that this was going on, and being a good law-abiding resident, she was actually moving her mother's car for street cleaning. She was surrounded by 3 unmarked Border Patrol vehicles. 10 Border Patrol officers stepped out of the car not in uniform. They asked her who she was. Once they determined that she was the person they were looking for, they put her immediately in the vehicle and drove her 130 miles away to Chula Vista, where they detained her.
It was scary. It really hit home. But I think the fact that we had already been organizing around freeing her mother, I saw that there was connections. I know that I have a lot of connections.
A good number of LA folks went to San Diego to support Claudia from outside, rallying together outside the detention center.
Amazing show of solidarity from people all over California. There's people from Fresno, people here locally from San Diego, and even people that don't know Claudia, but they're here responding to the call to defend immigrants when they're under attack, and that's what we're doing.
No mass deportation! No borders! No nation! No mass deportation! No borders! No nation!
And it was really amazing how people from the inside were able to hear us and actually kept on chanting back to us.
We got together a group of students and faculty who wanted to support Claudia, and our commencement, our annual graduation, was coming up. And we had a group of 20 faculty and students who did a silent procession with this very somber story to tell that one of ours had been kidnapped.
We do believe that Claudia is a political prisoner, essentially, because Border Patrol came after her and very much hunted her down the way that we understand they found her.
No evidence, no due process, right? Claudia did not have a chance to know what crime she was being investigated for, and in fact they haven't provided any evidence whatsoever that she has any connection to a crime, that she is responsible for any criminal action. Hers is the 3rd highly publicized case that we've seen since Trump was sworn into office. We know that the federal government is using selective enforcement to target young activists who are being very outspoken about our nation's immigration and deportation policies.
Hi everyone, my name is Claudia Rueda. Glad to be back with my family, but my case is not over. I'm still in deportation proceedings, and I still feel unsafe and uncomfortable living, even though I'm out, because I'm still at risk for deportation.
I just want to thank my community for helping me, for supporting me.
The Trump administration is targeting dreamer activists like Claudia, particularly the use of so-called criminal investigations and joint police and ICE and Border Patrol task forces to terrorize immigrant communities and to kind of besmirch the name, all right, of community residents by associating them with criminality, misrepresenting them as dangerous to our community as an excuse to kidnap, right, and remove hardworking, important members of our society. One of the things that Claudia has always said is it's not about her, and it's not. And it's not even just about the undocumented students on our campus, it's about all of our students. Because what happens is people get afraid to talk out because they know someone's undocumented. They have someone in their family who's undocumented. And that is what's the real crime here, is that people are afraid to say what they believe and what they stand for.
Claudia is now eligible to apply for DACA. She was unable to apply for it while she was in detention. However, thanks to the support from the community, in securing her release, we are able to file the application today.
See a little bit of Unite Here Local 11, Kiwa. I see Sage, the Filipino Worker Center up there, DSA Democratic Socialists of America.
We are here strong for Claudia. We are here strong for the other families that were also affected. We are here strong for all the other community members that are detained.
To demand an ordinance that prohibits LA personnel and resources from being used to support immigration enforcement efforts.
Queremos justicia en Santuario ahora. Queremos acción. Demandamos acción, no solo retórica. ¿Nos entienden? Acción ahora.
What do we want?
Justice.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
When do we want it?
Now.
¿Cuándo lo queremos?
Ahora.
What do we want?
Justice.
¿Qué queremos?
Justicia.
When do we want it?
Now.